In section 8.5, we are studying capacity in both American and metric units and some medical applications. So capacity answers a question like how much soda is in the can. So that's about capacity. So American units of capacity are fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons. And you're probably familiar with probably all of them. And so here are the units of capacity in American units. Again, this may look familiar, like 1 gallon is 4 quarts, a pint is 2 cups, a quart is 2 pints, and a cup is 8 fluid ounces. So let's apply this here. Here we're supposed to complete some exercises. 5 gallons is how many pints? So the way we can work with this is we can say that 5 gallons is 5 times 1 gallon. And since 1 gallon is 4 quarts, we write this as 5 times 4 quarts. So that's equal to 20 quarts times 20 times 1 quart. And since 1 quart is 2 pints, we can now write this as 20 times 2 pints. And that, of course, is equal to 40 pints. In other words, 5 gallons is equal to 40 pints. In the next example, we are asked to convert 80 quarts into gallons. So we write 80 quarts is equal to 80 quarts times 1 gallon, and that's for 4 quarts. So 80 divided by 4 times 1 gallon is equal to 20 gallons. Now, in the metric system, 1 unit of capacity is a liter. You may have heard about that already, but a liter is just a bit more than a quart. It's defined as follows. 1 liter is 1,000 cubic centimeters. And this is cubic centimeters. And the script letter L is used for liter also. And then we define the following. Like a milliliter would be 1,000th of a liter. So 1 liter equals 1,000th milliliter, or 1,000 cubic centimeters. And so 1,000th of a liter is 1 milliliter, and that's equal to 1 cubic centimeter. And now we're looking at a table here that should look familiar. That makes it a little bit easier to convert from one unit to another unit, simply by moving the decimal point. And so a preferred unit for drug dosage is a milliliter or cubic centimeter. And the notation cc is also used for cubic centimeter, especially in medicine. This way you don't need, an application, exponent notation. And doesn't cause any confusion. So a milliliter and a cubic centimeter represent the same measure of capacity, and a milliliter is about 1/5 of a teaspoon. So here we are to complete the statements. The patient received an injection of 2 milliliters or liters? Well, of course, it would be milliliters, because remember, a liter is a little bit more than a quart, and obviously you don't get an injection of 2 liters of penicillin, for sure. And similarly, there are 250 milliliters or liters in a cup of coffee. Well, 250 liters, 250 quarts, obviously not, so the answer is milliliter. A gas tank holds 80, again, milliliter or liter, and so that's a larger quantity, so that's about 80 quarts, so a little bit more than that, so that would be liters. And the same thing here, number 6, bring home 8 milliliter would be a tiny amount, so that certainly would be the answer, so it's 8 liters of milk. In the next exercise, we have to convert 0.97 liters into milliliters. So again, we write this as 0.97 times 1 liter. And since 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters, we multiply 0.97 by 1,000, which is 970 milliliters. So the answer is 970. In exercise number 8, we go the other direction. Here we are asked to convert 8,990 milliliters into liters. $8,990 milliliters is equal to 8,990 times 1 milliliter, and so that's 8,990 times milliliters, and now the 1 we write as 1 liter per 1,000 milliliters. So that is equal to 8,990 divided by 1,000 liters, which is equal to 8.99 liters. So that's 8.99 liter. Here a couple of exercises about medical applications, because the metric system is used extensively in medicine. Talking about medical dosage, a physician ordered 2,400 milliliters of 0.9% saline solution to be administered intravenously over a 24-hour period. How many liters were ordered? So 2,400 milliliters equals 2,400 times 1 milliliter, which is equal to 2,400 milliliters times 1, and so that would be 1 liter and 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters. So the milliliters cancel out. So we have 2,400 divided by 1,000, and this is all in liters now. So it's equal to 2.4 liters. 2.4 liters. For the next exercise 10, there's a medical dosage. Your prescription calls for 2 ounces of theophylline. How many milliliters of the prescription is called for? So for the first part, we need to know that 1 fluid ounce is approximately equal to 29.57 milliliters. 29.57 milliliters. So with that information, we can now say that 2 ounces is equal to 2 times 1 ounce. And since 1 ounce is equal to 29.57 milliliters, this is equal to 2 times 29.57 milliliters. So that's approximately equal to 59.14 milliliters. So that would be part A. For part B, we are supposed to express this answer now in terms of liters. So for part B, we have 59.14 milliliter, and that is equal to 59.14 times 1 milliliter, and that's equal to 59.14 milliliter times 1 liter, 1,000 milliliter. So the units of milliliter cancel out, and then we have 59.14 divided by 1,000 liters. So the answer is approximately 0.059 liter. So that's the answer for B, 0.059 liter. And this is the end of section 8.5.